some things they don't tell you about really awakening to your true nature, to who you really are. Is that you have to be willing to sit with uncomfortable things. In order to heal, you have to be willing to purge out the lower densities that are based in illusion. Which means you have to sit with shame. You have to sit with guilt. You have to sit with fear. You have to sit with anger and disgust and hatred. You have to sit with those emotions. And you have to learn how to love yourself while you feel those things. And that's not easy. It takes great mental discipline to be able to sit with the darkest emotions that plague humanity, but not judge them and not believe the distortions and the illusions, the thoughts that are attached to them. But if you want to be true and whole, you can't be afraid or bypass feeling those things. Which means you have to get over the lie, the fear that is attached to the idea of, if I feel those things, I'm going to attract those things. That is a lie. It's not true. It's a misunderstanding. Healing does not mean avoiding feelings. Healing means I'm willing to feel things that come up, as they arise, and to not avoid that part of healing. You cannot heal without feeling those things. But by feeling them, you transmute them. You transform them. Not by willing them to change, but by actually feeling them and surrendering to God, to Source, to love as you move through it. To realize that none of these things, no matter how awful they may feel in the moment, none of them are going to kill you. And all of them will pass. You don't have to be afraid of feeling those things. You don't have to be afraid of feeling anything. It is only our mind and our old belief systems that say that we can't feel these things, and they're just not true. They are simply not true. Those beliefs, those fears, they are not true. But you cannot expand into who you really are and who you truly came here to be if you're not willing to feel all of it. And it doesn't mean that those things are going to last forever. It just means that you have a certain amount that you came here to heal, to purge, to deal with. That's what you agreed to. That's what we all agreed to when we chose to come here and live a human life. We came here with the agreement that we were going to participate and help heal our family lines, our lineage, our ancestry. They are our soul family. And we are here to feel what they did not think they could handle or feel, or what they were told they couldn't, or what they feared they couldn't. And that we are here to express the truth that they didn't feel safe to. The darkness is nothing to be afraid of, because you are the light. The conscious awareness that you are is the light. And you don't have to be afraid to face anything, because all of those distortions, all of those illusions, all of those lies that ever said anything bad about you or humanity at all, they're just not true. They simply aren't. And the only reason they have any power at all is because we believe them. But we have the choice not to believe them. We have the choice to choose love in every moment, no matter what we are feeling. Because choosing love isn't about choosing an emotion. Choosing love is about choosing the truth. It's about choosing oneness. It's about choosing wholeness. It's about choosing healing. It's about choosing God, Source, who we really are. It's about choosing yourself. It's about choosing to serve the highest good. That's what love is about. Honoring the highest good, honoring your free will, and honoring the free will of every other being. That is what love is about. It's a choice, not a feeling, not an emotion. It's a choice. And as long as we continue to choose judgment and fear and shame and all of these things that are not of our true nature, the longer we perpetuate that stuff, the longer we delay our own healing, the longer we stay lost in distortions and lies. You don't have to be afraid. You can live a good life. You can have good things in your life and still feel the discomfort. You don't have to be afraid of feeling that. There's nothing to be afraid of, because fear is also just a choice.